Good afternoon. You're right in time for the Younib TV News at 1 with me, Rachael Akinyi. And among our top stories this afternoon include President Ruto's assertions during yesterday's burial ceremony of Isaac Ichung'wah, who is the father to the majority leader Kimani Ichung'wah. Also coming up, this ongoing Rex Masai murder case. But first things first, let's take a look at our top stories. Welcome. President William Ruto has once again responded to the opposition, which he described as purveyors of negativity, urging Kenyans to distance themselves from them. While addressing attendees at the burial ceremony of Isaac Ichung'wah, the father of the National Assembly Majority Leader Kimani Ichung'wah, President Ruto also maintained his outreach efforts in the vote-rich Mount Kenya region, promising to collaborate with the area in the upcoming elections.
We must stop the negativity. We must not stop the naysayers and those who speak negatively about our country. Kenya is not a failed state. Kenya is a great nation. I just want to assure you that as we move this journey, we will move together. I am very confident about the future of our nation.
Mzee Isaac Ngugi Ichung'wah is speaking to us as one of the fathers of the land, the elders of Kenya. He's talking to us that we must be honest.
I refuse to get into ethnic-based politics because I am not raised that way, and it is not the legacy that my father would have wanted to see either in me or in any of our brothers.
Call on me, I will be there. Don't be afraid.
He has taken many bullets on my behalf. He has carried huge burdens on my behalf. Burdens that even my own brothers could not.
Our big lesson is to be patriotic, to embrace everybody.
And then we have the governor of the county where we are.
Now, the Ethics and Anti-Corruption Commission, along with the Independent Policy Oversight Authority, has revealed intentions to enhance their collaboration in combating corruption, specifically targeting police recruitment and the integrity of the service. The two organizations convened on Monday and stated that this is the newly formed partnership represents a crucial advancement in fostering transparency and accountability within law enforcement.
Both EACC and IPOA have information that would be useful in helping to instill integrity within the police force. We have agreed that we'll work together as the two commissions to see how we can monitor whatever is happening within the recruitment of our police officers that is soon upcoming, and even the future ones, so that the members of the public can participate in a free, fair and transparent recruitment of young people who want to join the police service.
I think the recruitment gives an opportunity to the leadership of the police and to the governance institutions to ensure that the intake, the recruitment of the 10,000 officers is done in a more transparent and efficient manner to ensure that there is public confidence in the exercise.
Chief Justice Martha Koome has advocated for a comprehensive societal approach to eradicate child labor in Kenya. Koome emphasized the importance of collaboration among various institutions, pointing out that although the judiciary has a vital role, it cannot accomplish this objective independently. She urged Parliament to enhance and revise legal protections, the executive to enforce effective policies and allocate necessary resources, the private sector to embrace ethical business practices, and for civil society and communities to champion and safeguard children at the grassroots level.
Eliminating child labor requires a whole of society approach. It demands the involvement of Parliament to strengthen and update legal protections. It requires the executive to implement policies and allocate resources. It needs the private sector to commit to ethical business practices. It calls for civil society and communities to monitor, advocate, and protect our children throughout, including at the grassroots.
But instead of cutting ourselves to be understandable to this generation, we distance and we surrender our noble mandate to our children. We need to guide them. We need to tell them what to do. And we need to be close to our children. And we need to be disciplinarian to our children.
And now the investigation into Rex Masai's death during the 2024 anti-finance bill protest took an unexpected turn on Monday, as a forensic ballistic examiner stated that the bullet fragments submitted for analysis did not correspond with the pistols provided by the police for examination. Senior Police Superintendent Alex Mandawiro informed trial magistrate Geoffrey Onsarigo that the bullet fragment likely originated from a live rifle round, which further contradicts previous testimonies asserting that no live ammunition was discharged during the Gen Z demonstration.
The three pistols I've just mentioned cannot have fired exhibit IPOA A1. Cannot have fired exhibit IPOA A1 because their caliber is 9x19 millimeters. There was a pistol which was mentioned in the memo form by IPOA, which was not submitted for examination. The jacketing was copper. Yeah. And the bullet cause could either be steel or lead. So because it was missing, I could not determine the element of it.
So that's the site that was serving the subscriber.
Yes,
so
yes.
It means then the subscriber was in the proximity of that site.
Okay.
Yes.
Was in the proximity of St.
Mary's.
Good. Then the next one?
Kencom.
And now we'll be taking a short break here at Younib TV News at 1. Stay tuned.
Ever the best. Hallelujah.
Welcome back. Now, the Health Cabinet Secretary Aden Duale has stated that the government will remain steadfast in its commitment to combat cartels within the health sector. Duale provided this assurance in Vihiga County, which is the first in Kenya to enroll personnel in the Public Officer Medical Scheme Fund under the Social Health Authority. more than 3,000 employees will benefit from comprehensive medical coverage starting in October 2025.
Tutafautishe SHA na NHIF. NHIF tuko na bill ya 30 billion. Lakini tumesema we must verify those bills. Kwa sababu mimi sina pesa yangu binafsi, rais hana pesa yake binafsi, ile pesa tuko naye ni ya wananchi. Na lazima tuhakikishe the bill we are paying is the right bill. So tumemwambia wakuje to verify, wakaenda kotini. Mimi naambia sawa, mkimalizana na kotini mkuje. And now I'm saying anybody who wants me to verify, county government, private, my doors are open.
We've received 4 billion Kenya shillings from the Ministry of Public Service, and we now have the resources available to be able to pay out claims for the Public Officers Medical Fund Scheme. We are processing claims between today, Monday, and Wednesday, and so facilities and providers should be ready and expectant of payment.
And now to Matters County. The government of Busia County is facing criticism for its inability to implement strategies for the recovery of loans amounting to millions of shillings that were extended to individuals and cooperative societies. The Senate County Public Investment Committee expressed its astonishment upon discovering that some recipients of these unsecured loans had not even submitted identification numbers to qualify for the loans. Nevertheless, Busia County Governor Paul Otuoma maintains that the public funds will be retrieved once the County Assembly enacts the appropriate legislation.
If you look at these beneficiaries, there is no indication of an ID number. So there is a challenge. Maybe you could have a George Bogwa who took that money, but maybe if you follow the ID is a different person. How can you assure this committee that we are going to recover?
What action has the county government taken against those who are in office when these loans were being given out without security and without proper documentation, so that they can take that liability? Are any of the officials still in employment?
Chair, I believe so, because as we said, some of even the beneficiaries are staff members. So other than maybe the political heads or appointees, people on contract, most of the other people are on P&P. So I believe some of them could still be there.
Authorities in Nakuru have apprehended a farm worker in the Marashoni region of Elbargon, Molo, in relation to the homicide of his elderly employers. The couple, Pius Machogu, age 72, and his spouse, Jerusha Kwamboka, age 70, were reported missing on Saturday evening, with their bodies later found in a secured well located within their property. Neighbors indicated that the couple, who are members of the Seventh-day Adventist Church, were last observed in the presence of their farmhand following the church service on Saturday.
Kia saa 5 usiku wakati tulivunja gate tukaingia ndani, tukapata ya kwamba mfanyikazi ambaye ni wa kiume ambaye anafanya kazi ya kuchunga ng'ombe na shamba alikuwa ndani ya nyumba. So baada ya kumuita akafungua mlango, tukamuuliza wenye boma wako wapi. Yeye alisema wamekula sapa na wakatoka. Wakaenda safari.
Tulipoangalia shimo ya kwanza ya maji hakukuwa mtu, septic hakukuwa mtu, underground tangi hakukuwa mtu, na hizo tangi kubwa ziko hapo. Halafu tukapata kuna shimo moja ilikuwa imefungwa, ikabidi sababu alikuwa amebelekwa na polisi tufuje kuvuri. Tulipoangalia ndani tukakuta kwamba mama ndiye alikuwa anaonekana, alikuwa juu. Walikuwa wafanyikazi wawili kabla ya siku ya Jumamosi. Lakini asubuhi wa kuamkia Jumamosi, msichana alikuwa amepotea, hakuwa. Na kulingana na wale ambao waliongea na mama, aliwaambia kwamba mfanyikazi wake alikuwa ametoka na hajajua alipo. Lakini inasemekana kwamba mfanyikazi na huyu msichana walikuwa na nia ya kuoana.
All right, the tragic story from Nakuru brings us to the end of our bulletin this afternoon. Thank you for tuning in and choosing to get informed with Younib TV News at 1. Remember, we still have shows and programs lined up for you after this. Have a lovely afternoon. I'm Rachael Akinyi Ochieng.
Audio